Huge volumes of natural gas bubbled up through the Baltic Sea as the Nord Stream pipelines linking Russia and Germany ruptured in September. Underwater video shows at least 50 meters of pipeline destroyed, with huge tears observed along the seabed. Swedish investigators found traces of explosives, and the West suspects Russia of sabotage. Days after the incident, Britain announced plans to enhance its undersea defence capabilities.
Russia makes no secret of its ability to target such infrastructure. So for that reason, I can announce we have recently committed to 2 specialist ships with the capability to keep our cables and pipelines safe.
The first of those vessels is currently being fitted out by the British Navy, which says it will act as a mothership, operating remote and autonomous systems for underwater surveillance and seabed warfare. Millions of kilometres of undersea cables and pipelines carry the energy and data that power the global economy.
A number of challenges to the West, Russia most notably, are developing bespoke capabilities to target precisely these vulnerabilities, things like special purpose submarines.
Russia denies sabotaging the Nord Stream pipelines, but observers say the Kremlin increasingly sees Western subsea infrastructure as a vulnerability. In late December, Russia launched 4 new warships, including 2 nuclear-powered submarines.
They have highly accurate weapons and robotic complexes.
Faced with that threat, NATO and the European Union last month launched a joint task force on protecting critical infrastructure. NATO's Secretary-General outlined the alliance's posture in October following the Nord Stream explosion.
Any deliberate attack against allies' critical infrastructure would be met with a united and determined response. Hybrid and cyber attacks can trigger Article 5, can constitute an armed attack against a NATO ally.
The West must clarify its rules of engagement, says analyst Kaushal.
What does one actually do when one observes, for example, a submarine tampering with critical national infrastructure, but not in a way that necessarily leads to an immediate loss of life? So actually, it's more a question of how you change organizational practices to deal with this sort of activity.
Analysts say naval forces must adapt quickly to defend critical infrastructure beneath the waves as adversaries develop new offensive capabilities in hybrid warfare. Henry Ridgwell for VOA News, London.